Show me how good you are is Phil Gilbert's catch cry. At PGMG, we want to push you to continually strive to improve, to set personal goals and to achieve them. Sometimes things that can seem unachievable are well within your reach. You need to work hard to make the most of every opportunity presented to you and to have a can-do mindset. You work with many talented people who have shown and continue to show us just how good they are. Learn from your colleagues. Their lessons are invaluable.
Well, I started at my Phil Gilbert Motor Group as a motor mechanic. That was way back in 1993. Now I'm the pre-delivery manager. We were doing about 100 cars a month to now doing 500 plus cars a month. The daily sheet was controlled by our notepads and A4 spreadsheets now, which is controlled by our PD module and a control board. It was difficult and just continue doing your hard work and right attitude. Obviously, the result is there. As Phil says, you've got to say yes before no. At Phil Gilbert Motor Group, there are opportunities galore if you are really willing to work hard and get there. I've got a great bunch of guys and they do a great job. Doesn't matter with the boys, they stay back a little bit longer, they put extra hours to do it. We don't dwell on problems, we just got to find solution and start moving forward with it. And we treat every single car as if it's our own.
So my first role with Phil Gilbert's was a car care consultant, and I'm now the assistant manager in our GEC department. I've been in the industry for about 18 years, so it has come a long way. We've had to embrace new systems, methods. We want to ensure that our customers are looked after. We want them to keep coming back. Every year, Toyota Australia put on a what they call a masterclass for the GE managers. You just get to connect with everyone there and find out what everyone's doing in their dealerships. We're so far ahead of what other dealerships are doing, so I feel so fortunate, to be part of this, part of a group that's moving in this direction and to have this support from mentors and managers. Just like Phil says, you have to love what you do, have that passion, and you'll do well.
I started with Phil in 2005 when he purchased the Toyota dealership at Croydon. We used manual order forms. I had a large stock cardboard and our source of communication was the phone. Then along came Phil. Phil was really innovative and it's something that I wanted to be a part of. My stock cards were swapped for reports, our guest contracts were printed from the computer and the 50 phone calls turned into 100 emails per day. Show me how good you are is one of Phil's sayings, and this is something I love to prove. I treat every sale as my first, and beating everybody's expectations is something I take pride in. You need to bring your A game every day. Our roles are always changing and you need to move with it. I would have never have dreamt to be sourcing and allocating over 4,000 deals per year.
My first role at the Phil Gilbert Motor Group was as the warehousing, distribution and logistics supervisor, and today I am the parts manager. Coming from out of the industry, I was able to have a fresh set of eyes on everything and challenge everything I saw. I think I ruffled a few feathers by asking too many questions which needed to be done. We introduced a new freight supplier which ended up increasing our fleet from 5 vehicles out to about 150, which gave us a strong access, strong power and speedy deliveries. Toyota were actually quite impressed with how fast we can actually move. And using resources around you is critically important. I mean, everyone has their own superpower and you exploit that. Ask people questions and you'll find that nothing's impossible. It just hasn't been invented yet. The best advice I could give to staff is do not be afraid to make a mistake. You should always own your mistakes and learn from it because you'll grow and you'll know what to do next time and you will move forward.
I joined Phil Gilbert's in 2007. I started working as a service trainee advisor and I've moved up to a position as a service manager at Croydon. I came to Australia in 2004 with only probably a couple of $100 and that's about it. As soon as I walked out of the airport, I was just looking at this whole new place and I was thinking, what I'm going to do here. When I got an opportunity to work for Phil Gilbert's, it all changed. I was lucky enough to have great mentors working at Phil Gilbert's. I did work out of my comfort zone, but I never gave up. Attitude is the most important part. I always believe in saying yes before no. No matter what you've been asked to do, I'd always give it a shot. don't be shy. If you've got something, go for it. If you've got a suggestion, let us know, because it could make a big difference in running Phil Gilbert's. It's all about attitude, training, experience.
Show me how good you are is a mindset. You can adopt this mindset. Make the most of opportunities that come your way. Take the lead when called to. Learn at every opportunity and share your experience with others. Have a positive yes attitude and be guest focused. As Phil says,
Show me how good you are.